Welcome. I'm going to show you how to do the assignment on Schoology Basics. So what you do is you go into Schoology. You already set up a course for yourself in preparing for class, and I've called my course Schoology Basics. When I go into my course, I haven't got anything in there yet because I want to show you what to do. But in preparation for class, what you were doing is playing around with seeing what you could do with adding various things. So you'll probably have some things in your course already. But I'm going to work through some of the basics of these. First thing that you can do if you like for fun is to edit your picture, because that personalizes your course. You can choose one of the images here, or you can find a picture that you want to include. So I'm going to put that one there and click the X, and so that's a picture of me cross-country skiing on Lake Superior. So let's look at the first thing that you have to do. You need to create a page, welcome to your course and the instructor. So to do that, you click add materials, and it's going to be a page. And so I'm going to call this page welcome and ready to our course and your instructor. And this is where you'll compose a letter to welcoming your students. And you can write it to families too. I also want you to include a photo and embed a video that you created to introduce yourself. So this is where you would type the letter, and I already have one ready to paste in. So I write to the students and I say welcome and tell them a little bit about myself. And I said I'm going to include a photo to and a video so they can see who I am. So I said here that below there's a photo. So let's put one there, right? So if you click on the insert content and you click to insert a media, attach a file, and so you're going to look for a photo. So let's see if I can find a photo, and I think I had one of me in the snow. That's what I talked about. So here we go. Here's one of me, and it's uploading the picture, and so there is a picture of me. What I can do is I can make it a little bit smaller, if you like, because you don't want the picture to be too big and have them have to scroll. So there is the picture, and if I want to put it, let's see here, let's do this here. There, I deleted it and pasted it back where I want it to go. So that's where I want my picture to go. Also, what I want to do is include a video so that they can learn about me through the video. So let's go up to here, insert content, image media, and this time you want to embed the video. All right, don't upload the video. So what I want to do is provide the link to the video, and so here is my video. It's in my Google Drive, so I want to go to open it in a new window, and I want to get the embed code, and there is the embed code. So I copy that, come back to Schoology, and I'm going to, oops, I want to click on media there, not image. I'm inserting media, so it says link or embed, and I'm going to paste the embed code and click insert media. So when it does that, there is the video, and there is my image. And if I click create, then it's going to upload that, and there it says welcome to our course and your instructor. And if I click on it, there my letter, the image, and the video is embedded. To get back to the main page, I click on the Schoology Basics there, the title of my course. So we've done the first thing there. The second thing is to add a discussion. Introduce yourself and tell us a bit about you. And you want to give the students directions on what to do. So let's go there, add a discussion, and say, let's call this introduce yourself to the class. And this is where you will tell the students that it says in your directions for the assignment, tell students what you want them to do to introduce themselves. So say, tell us something about yourself that you would like us to know. And say, for example, your favorite things to do when you aren't at school. And so you want to tell them how to do this. So you'll say post, type your response in the box below. And so let's go ahead and create that. And you want to, there it is, introduce yourself to the class. If you click on it, there it is, type your response in the box below. So let's go on to go back here to the next question, which is to add a file, a PDF or a Word document. So you're going to click to add materials, add a file, and then you click, it's going to be a file, and you want to navigate to attach the file and find a file that you want to attach. So I'm going to see if I have, here's a PDF. All right, so I'm going to click on that and say open and add. So what I just did is I added a PDF. The next thing you're going to do is create a folder and put different materials in it. So let's click add materials, add a folder. And you can change the color of the folder. You can make it any color you like. And so let's call this a resource folder. Maybe it's a folder that I'm going to put resources in. And this is a folder that contains resources for our course. Whatever you want to use the folder for. All right? So it's loading, and there is the folder. Now if I want to put things in there, I click to open it. And so now it says put a couple of different types of materials in it. So we can add materials. Let's add a link, should we, to a page that we want to share. So let's find a page that I want to share. Let's go to UMD hockey. Okay, UMD hockey page. And so there's an article I want to share about the Duluth hockey. So I'm going to copy that link, come in here, paste the URL, and I'll put UMD men's hockey. Okay, add. So there's a link there. And what I said is put a couple of different materials. And so links to website, PDFs, readings, photos. So maybe I want to add, let's go to add a file, and I'm going to attach a file, and maybe I have a picture that I want to share. So attach that, add. And so what you have here is you've included a folder with a couple of different kinds of materials. Next, I want you to do is to add a course picture, and actually I did that to start off with. So that's the course picture, and optional, stretch yourself. So try some of the other options to see what they do. So you can add materials, you can explore doing badges, and I think there's something there was one other thing. Oh, I knew what I missed out. We want to add a quiz. So there's one other thing you have to do is you want to add a quiz. So let's add a quiz before you stretch yourself. And then quiz on seasons. And you can give it a due date or not. You can give it a number of points. And let's not put a due date or anything yet. We're just going to stay with the default there. So we're going to create our quiz. Oh, it wants a category. And I'm going to call it ungraded. So let's create that. And now this is where you add questions. So let's put true, false. So Helen's favorite season is, so the text for true. And so, this is a really hard one because I like them all, but I'm probably going to say summer. And false is spring. I don't like spring, it's muddy. And the correct answer is summer. All right. And I'm going to go down and create the question. So let's add another question, and let's do multiple choice this time. So the beginning of spring is, let's say October 21st, December 21st, March 21st, or August 21st. And actually, to make this correct, the beginning of spring in the northern hemisphere, because actually it's the opposite in the southern hemisphere. Okay, and you have to say which is the correct answer. Okay, and you can add more choices if you like. You can also remove choices, and you can randomize the choices if you like, so that different students see different things. And this is where you give the points, and you create a question. And you can try any other kind of question you like. So play around with those and see what you do with those. Very, very important when you have a quiz is you must go to settings and you must enable the quiz. Because if you don't enable it, then students can't see it. For now, you can just leave the rest of these things as the basics. And let's save changes. And so there are our questions. And if we go back to Schoology Basics, main level, we've got our quiz there. And what you can also do is you can rearrange the order of things. So if I want this to go, if I want to put my quiz above the resource folder, I can drag and drop things and put them in the order that I want them to appear. So that is the basics for the assignment. And do stretch yourself and see what you can do beyond what I've just showed you. Once you've created that, you need to submit your assignment here, and you submit the URL of your Schoology site. So that would be this here, and also the access code. And so to submit the access code, you'll copy that as well and submit that in the assignment. All right, thanks.